So I'm here today going to be doing a, not really unboxing, but more of a feedback slash what I got in a subscription box this month. And this is my first video doing this kind of thing, so please bear with me. I actually already opened the box, obviously, which I already said, and I'm terrible at getting things back neatly in boxes when they're packed full. But this is the box that I got in the mail, and all of the merch is very neatly placed in here. So this box wasn't too big this month, but I don't know, it's just a nice little box. And obviously, as you can see, the subscription box that I got was LootCrate, which is basically, it specializes in, I guess, nerdery or geeky things, like video games, comic books, that kind of stuff. So if you like those kind of things that will properly appeal to you. I am not particularly geeky myself, but I do find a lot of stuff as far as merch and I guess just the entertainment wise neat in that area, and this particular subscription box had really good reviews. So as I was looking up which boxes I should subscribe to, this was definitely one of the ones that a lot of people really liked. And for the price, which I think is either $17 shipped or $17 with like $5 or $6 shipping, can't remember, I was definitely feeling like it was a good choice, because for the amount of merch I've seen comparatively to other boxes in that price range, it's definitely one of the better ones. And each month they have like a monthly theme that the stuff in the boxes revolved around, and I don't know, I just thought it looked really neat. So I'm just gonna get started with what I think was the first thing in the box on top. And forgive me, I'm not going to be able to get really clear images up close of a lot of the smaller things because I have not figured out how to work the zoom, or not the zoom, the focus on my video from my camera yet. So I'm going to be taking pictures, however, at the end to give a better idea of like the details and whatnot. So hopefully that'll make up for it, but just a fair warning that if something is blurry, I apologize, and I am not intending it to be that way. Anyways, this was the first thing in the box, I'm pretty sure, and this is just a nice little almost comic-like book, and it says Warriors issue number 7, and Warriors is the theme of this month for February. And so the first pages are like an intro into, I think, why they chose the theme. I haven't read it, so I don't know exactly, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is, just explaining the theme and whatnot. As you can see, you get the Fairly Odd Parents and Adventure Time, Bravest Warriors, and then it shows you what the Mega Crate for this month was. And the Mega Crate is basically a Mega Crate. So if you have a subscription for LootCrate, you have a chance every month to get the Mega Crate, which is basically a box that is going to have a lot more stuff in it, and it's going to be valued more, or have a higher value. So basically there's one lucky person a month that gets the Mega Crate. So that's pretty neat, like a little incentive to get the box regularly. There's some other stuff in it, and it shows you like what is in the box in particular, but I'm not going to show that because I'm just going to show you guys the merch and probably read the descriptions for some of them in this. Okay, I think the first thing that stood out to me in the box was this shirt. and this is just a pretty neat scene of a bunch of game characters, and they're all kind of, I don't know, they don't really look like they're fighting with each other as much as just having their own little scenes. But then there's like the alphabet on here and the letter corresponding with their names, like Donkey Kong and Mega Man and Frogger. I think that's the Oregon Trail, I'm not sure. And then Yoshi, Luigi. You get the gist of it. I'm not gonna name them off, but I thought that was pretty neat. Gonna read the description on here for this shirt. This is called the Alpha Battle t-shirt. Says, I implore you, loving geeks, gamers, and everything in between, to not look at this amazing shirt by James Cho and not squill out in amazement over the icons you recognize. You wanted a shirt full of everybody ready for battle? You got it. Wear this one with pride and pick your letters out proudly because our warriors are ready to go. So yeah, this was the t-shirt in here. And one thing I am going to point out is that I got this in a women's 3X. And I mean, obviously I'm pretty fat, but the reason that I got this in a 3X in particular was because typically women's sizing is a lot smaller than either unisex or men's sizing. If you see like 2X's for women's shirt, they're usually like the equivalent almost of a men's medium sometimes. So I figured that that would be the case with this. But as you can see, this is a pretty damn big shirt. And it would still fit me, obviously, because I am pretty fat, but I actually like my t-shirts to be a little more like fitted. So I think I'm gonna change the sizing on that, maybe down to like a 1X, because these are not sized really small like other clothing companies do with their women's shirts, which is not a bad thing at all, because it's kind of ridiculous how small they make women's sizing compared to men's, but it's just something to keep in mind so you don't get a shirt that's too big. And the next thing I'm going to show is just this bag, this tote, and it has the drawstring up top, strings on the side so you can wear it like a backpack, and it says gas-powered stick on the front, and I'm sure there's some kind of reference that I'm missing here. So, and I probably could have looked that up beforehand, but I didn't. But yeah, just a nice bag to carry around your stuff in. I'm gonna show some little stuff. It came with this little pin, and like I said, I'm not gonna be able to get very close up on it without it going blurry. But it says LootCrate February 2014 Warriors on it. And then you have a little card with the Bravest Warriors on it, and then on the back it tells you that you get a free digital comic, and it gives you a code to do this at a website, which is pretty neat. And then here's a, is this a sticker? Yeah, this is a Bravest Warriors sticker. And then another thing, and the theme of it being a February, or I guess kind of the Valentine's Day month, they put in this cute little card which has a heart made out of bacon on it, and in the front it says, or inside it says, I love you more than bacon. So just throwing in like a silly kind of oddity card for the Valentine's theme. I'm assuming that's what they were going for. And then this was pretty neat. this is a little cat bug bow tie, and the back, it just has the hook closure and you can adjust it and everything. The only thing was on mine, it actually has like this stain kind of thing right here. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, and I looked at the picture of it in the comics, so I know that that's not actually supposed to be there. I have no idea what that is, because it's not like, it's not dark or anything, it's just, I don't know. I don't know if I should email them or something about it and maybe get a replacement for it, but other than that, this is a really nice quality bow tie and it's pretty cute. My favorite thing that was in the box, which I wasn't really expecting for it to be my favorite thing, but it was this blind box figure, and this was from Kid Robot, called the Denny Sideshow, and it's a blind box where you can get different characters, which they show what the options are on each side, and on the back it tells you who the art was by for the designs. And these are just really cool because from what I've heard, they just get different artists to design these figures based off of a certain vinyl shape or something. Inside was okay, I apologize for that. My video decided to shut down or stop automatically, but this was the figure I got from the blind box, and I thought it was pretty neat. I was really impressed by these just because I know that these are only like $6 or $7 to purchase, and the amount of detail and quality that are in these was pretty impressive to me. Like the molding and everything, the paint applications, just the attention to detail on each of them was enough to make me I kind of want to get more of them. And this guy had this cool like necklace accessory, which I'm not going to take off, but this wasn't on him to begin with. And it came also with this staff or weapon or whatever it is. And I don't know, this was definitely, I think, my favorite thing in the box this month. Like I said, it made me very interested in the rest of these little figures because of how much went into them for what they are. So, I don't know. I was pretty happy with that. Now I'm in focus. So yeah, that was everything that I got in my Loot Crate box for this month, and I was pretty happy with what was in it for this month. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Bravest Warriors or anything like that, but I thought there was a good variety of stuff, and all of it seemed to be really good quality, and I don't know. I was happy with it for it being my first experience with this particular subscription box, and one of the first ones I've gotten in general. So I'm definitely going to be keeping my subscription for Loot Crate for a while, seeing what the other themes are, and looking forward to getting my box next month. So I would definitely check them out if you're into this kind of, I guess, not theme, but just this kind of merchandise, you know, like stuff having to do with video games or just oddities or, I guess, geeky kind of stuff. I would definitely recommend it because, like I said, it's really popular, and from my first experience with it, I am definitely happy that I decided to go with them. Anyway, thank you for watching this video, and hopefully as I go on, I will get better at doing these kind of things and not having it be nearly as like choppy, or, you know, actually doing an unboxing rather than just showing you the individual items. already out of the box. But I'm going to be posting some pictures now so you can see some better quality images of the details on a lot of the stuff. So anyway, yeah, thank you for watching, and hopefully you will see me again with this kind of thing next month.